Hey, hello, hey, and welcome back to RVW. We are still in Mason, Ohio in this video, but we have now come to the main attraction, Kings Island. And Kings Island does Halloween Haunt every year. And it was a blast this year. I had so much fun. I know I keep repeating how much fun I had, but I had fun. I love to be scared. And this place was the place. I went to all the haunts. I went to all the mazes. I wasn't really focusing on the rides, even though I did get on a couple of rides. I was a frozen popsicle by the end of the night. The parking fee is criminal. $35, you guys. Buy your parking pass in advance. I went there on Halloween Day, October 31st. I pulled up, popped out. I had on all my little denim. I had my rain boots on. I had my fuzzy socks on because I knew it was going to be cold. I entered the park, went straight to the information desk to get my express wristband. I headed off to my first haunt, which was the Order of the Dragon. It was nice visually, and the storytelling at the beginning was a hoot.
If you wish to enter the castle of the dragon, you must follow. Touch nothing inside, especially things of moving parts, or you'll lose a limb or two. Touch no dragon, nor beast, nor vampire, for they will turn you into one of them, and their lights are flashes of any kind. The king is now in his feast hall. Go and talk to him if you can avoid him.
I had a father and a daughter behind me, and she scared me more than the haunted house actors. I felt bad for that little girl. The dude jumped off the table and did some crazy stuff. And it was kind of too dark in there too. I almost ran into the wall because I couldn't really see where I was going. Dude jumped out and scared me. I couldn't even really enjoy the scare because the daughter behind me was screaming, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." She was like, "I want to get out, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Until we were out. Until we hit daylight again. She was saying that, and I was like, I don't know if you should have brought her in here. I don't really want to parent shame, but I'm like, I don't really think you should have brought her. And I started to come out of the experience. I felt myself walking faster so I could get her out. What y'all think in the comments? I got on the roller coaster called Delirium, and I thought I was going to throw up. I was so dizzy, which is to make you delirious. My ass didn't listen. I got on it. It made me realize that I needed to sit down. It made me realize that I can't do things that spin, swing, rotate. No, I don't want no loop-de-loops, none of that. We just need to go up and down, up and down, up and down real fast. That's it. That's it. That's all, folks. Bugs Bunny, wrap it up.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know it is illegal in the state of Ohio to record or take pictures on any ride at all.
I did not know that. Granted, one, I wouldn't have my phone out. This was actually a clip-on camera. I had the camera clipped onto my shirt. But yeah, did y'all know that? I got off the Delirium. I had to sit my ass down for 15 to 20 minutes. I went, got a slushy, large in that, and I got a pretzel and some cheese. It felt like I had vertigo, you guys. I sat down until my brain got right. The second haunt I went to was the Hotel St. Michelle. Now that was a vibe. It was lit. It was a good time. The actors, they would come out from where they were. They'd walk around you. They get pretty close. They say things. They whisper stuff in your ear. I was like, ooh, girl. I was lightly touched a couple of times. When you're standing in line, you're waiting to go into the haunts, automated voice recording, and he's telling you the rules of the haunted house. And he's telling you that if you don't follow them, you will be kicked out of the park. One of the main rules is you cannot touch the actors. I feel like it doesn't account for people that have fast reflexes. On the ancient car ride, it was pretty cool. I encountered the Mystic Timbers. It was a good time. It was an excellent time. I screamed and smiled and screamed and smiled. The ride operator, when he walked past me, he was like, oh, take off your beanie. And I was like, what? I still took it off. I was like, what? Why? And I'm glad he did. That beanie would have been gone, girl. That beanie would have been with the crocodiles at the bottom. I would have never got that beanie back. That's how fast this ride was. It was fast as hell. When I tell you, I didn't even have the time to take a breath to scream my next scream before we was zipping and zooing and running and flipping. My next attraction, not the final, but my next one, what made me really want to come to Kings Island Halloween Haunt was the Conjuring Haunt. I really liked the Conjuring series. I went to see everyone in the movie theaters. I did not really enjoy the last one. It kind of got on my nerves with the daughter. You got this powerful ass mama. Spoiler alert. When she was in there trying on wedding dresses to see what she wanted, she was getting her tail toward every which way but loose. That ghost was whipping her. I was like, girl, how is your mother and your father so badass? Ed be damn near squaring up with the demons, okay? He be ready to run the fade. How is your mom and your daddy so badass? And you and her getting whooped by the girl in a wedding dress. I was disappointed. I was disappointed. But let's go back. Let's get back on track. I had a lot of fun in the Conjuring Haunt because it was less a haunt and more a interactive experience, walking along with the actors. They were leading us places. It was fun. I encourage everybody to go to that haunt. It was a good time. You went in as a group and you worked together to save the day. We had to go around with various guides. We collect relic, and on the way you banish a couple of demons, you run into a couple of demons. The actors were amazing. Like, it was one in there, baby, she got on top of that dresser and started contorting her body. I was like, oh my gosh. And then it was one in full, I don't know if it was, you know how you do special effects makeup? I don't know if the person was in special effects makeup or were they in like a full bodysuit. He looked good. He looked amazing. I was like, geez, I don't know. Like, it was a girl in there with us. She was scary as hell. She was screaming and jumping and shit. I was more impressed at how well it was executed, how well those people looked. I was like, geez, this special effects is good. I was geeking out. I was fanning out. And we went through various scenes in all of the Conjuring movies except for the last one. We met Valak. We banished him. We met the demon that was in Annabelle. I got to pick up and hold Annabelle, as you guys could see, because Annabelle was one of the relics. At the end, you come to the Warrens occult room, and you have to place the relics back in their proper places. So when we got in the room, we were all running around. Well, I had Annabelle, so I knew that Annabelle went into the case. But every other people that picked up other relics, we were like running around trying to put the relics back in the spot. The room started shaking, and everybody was like, oh. Guy who was playing the priest, he was like, come on, we have to put Annabelle back in the case. So I run over, I put Annabelle back in the case, and we're like fake struggling to close the door. We saved the day, basically. I will say, picking up that Annabelle doll, girl, this damn Annabelle doll was heavy. I'm not gonna lie, she was heavy and her face was hard. I was like, okay, now listen. Annabelle felt like she had sand in her. They filled her with sand and just screwed a ceramic head. I still had a good time. I just wanted to put in that if you do it and you pick up Annabelle, she is heavy. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Go to that haunt and experience it. I went through the kill mark and almost peed my pants. In terms of being scared, that was the best scare. I got scared on the walk-in. I busted that corner and he was like, stop. I said, ah. Scared me so bad, I moved over to the side and I was clutching my chest, and I was like, y'all go first. To the people behind me, I said, y'all go first. Just go first. I sucked it up, and when everybody passed me, and the scares kept on coming, I'm glad I went in there. It was so many other haunts. I walked through a lot of the mini haunts where it's outdoors. You're not like going into a building, called Hooked. It was the pirate. You just walk along like this path and you zigzag a little bit, and they're screaming, give me the booty, and they get close to you too. One was like, I felt his breath. I was like, all right, yeah, that's what I'm saying about instincts. You're telling people not to touch the actors, but if you're so close that your breath is caressing my ear, sir, you need to back up a little bit. I walked through the Coney Mall. They had actors walking about. They were on these skates. These people get a running start, and then they fall to their knees because they had skates strapped to their knees. They fall to their knees and skate up to you real fast and like, pow, get in your face. I was actually scared that one was going to catch on fire, because when they fall to their knees and hit the ground, it sparks. So I'm like, you doing all this creating sparks. What if the spark would have caught onto your costume and now you're on fire? You trying to scare people. We've been throwing our damn slushies on you trying to put you out. Girl, stop. I was like, okay, it's a lot going on right here. Overall, I enjoyed my time at the theme park. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.